What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, listen, I need you to clear your head for a second and forget everything you think about dirty business. If I told you right now that there is a literal old man sitting in the mud, would you believe me? Honestly, most people are out here chasing tech jobs or trying to blow up on TikTok, which is actually good. Don't get me wrong. But while everyone is looking at their screens, some very smart Nigerians, I mean the smart ones, are quietly building empires in their backyard. I'm talking about pig farming, guys. And before you make that face, yes, I know what you're thinking about. You're thinking about the smell, isn't it? You're thinking about the stress. But look, I need you to think about the millions of naira instead. I mean, we are talking about a business where your employees literally eat, sleep, and double in size while you are watching Netflix. If that sounds interesting to you, you need to stay tuned because we are breaking down exactly how to turn this sound into this sound. Interesting, right? So let's get into the matter. Why pigs? Like, out of all the animals in the world, why should you care about these guys? Well, honestly, pigs are like the ultimate cheat code of the livestock world. If you start with a few female pigs and one male, you are looking at a population explosion faster than you can imagine. One pig can give birth to like 10 to 15 piglets at once. And get this, they do it twice a year. Can you even do the math on that? If you have just 5 male pigs, you could be making 100 new pigs in a single year. That's not just farming, guys. That is a money printing machine. And the best part is that Nigerians love pork. Go to any joint in Lagos, Port Harcourt, or even the East and ask for point and kill or grilled pork. The demand is actually insane, guys. And the supply isn't even catching up yet. Now, I know what is bothering you. You're wondering where you are even going to put these animals. Look, you don't need a massive ranch in the Texas to start this. You just need a decent space that is well ventilated. But here is the thing, and I really want you to listen to this part. Don't go and build a pen in the middle of a crowded residential street in Ikeja. Your neighbors will literally come for your head because of the smell. You need a space that is a bit tucked away, but also accessible to trucks that come in and carry your market when it is time to sell. When you are building the pens, please, I'm begging you, use concrete floors to avoid those pigs from digging a hole straight to the other side of the earth, and cleaning up becomes a nightmare. Keep it simple, keep it sloped so the water drains out easily. Honestly, a clean pig is a happy pig, and a happy pig is a fat pig that brings in the heavy cash, which is our aim. Let's talk about the fuel for these guys, which is the feed. This is where most people get it wrong and start losing money, so pay attention, guys. Pigs are not picky eaters. They are basically the vacuum cleaners of the animal kingdom. They will eat almost anything, but listen, if you want to make those millions of naira, you can't just give them trash. You need a mix of actual quality feed and what we call alternatives. You can talk to local hotels or restaurants and get their leftover food scraps for a very cheap price or even for free sometimes. But you have to be very, very careful. Make sure the food isn't spoiled or toxic. You can also use things like palm kernel cake or even cassava peels. The goal is to get them to a heavy market weight in about 6 to 7 months. If you are spending too much on fancy imported feed, my guy, your profit margin is going to cry. It's all about being smart with what is available around you. Another thing I really need to mention is the health of these animals. Guys, you can't just buy pigs and leave them to their own devices. You need a vet on special dial. Just like you wouldn't go a year without a checkup if you were feeling off, these pigs need their vaccinations too. There is something called African swine fever, and honestly, it is very, very dangerous. It can swipe out a whole farm in days if you are not careful. So you have to be very strict. Don't let random people just walk into your farm with their dirty shoes. That is how this is spread. It sounds a bit extra, I know, but when you are protecting a multi-million naira investment, you have to act like a boss. Biosecurity isn't just a fancy word, it is the wall between you and the massive loss. So, how do you actually get the money out? This is the part everyone loves. You have two main ways to play this game. You can either be the guy who breeds piglets and sells them to other farmers, which is great because you get your money fast, or you can grow them until they are huge and sell them to the butchers and processors. Personally, I think the real long-term wealth is in the meat market. A fully grown pig can sell for a very decent amount of money depending on the weight. And imagine when you have 50 or 100 of those ready at the same time. That is when you start seeing those seven figures hitting your bank account. It's not a get rich quick scheme, let's be real, but it is a get rich for sure scheme if you put in the work and stay consistent. Honestly, the most important thing you need for this business isn't even money, it is the mindset. You have to be ready to get your hands a little bit dirty, especially at the start. You have to be someone who is willing to learn, watch the market trends, and maybe even find some direct buyers so you can skip the middleman who try to cut your profit. There are so many people making a lot of money from this right now, and they are not even smarter than you are. They just decided to start. So, are there challenges? Of course, there is. Is the price of feed going up? Yes, everything in Nigeria is going up, but people will always eat, and that is why agriculture is the most recession proof business you can ever enter. I really want to hear what you guys think about this. Does pig farming sound like something you could actually do, or are you still a bit worried about the stigma of it? Or maybe you're already doing it and you have some tips for the rest of the community? Drop a comment down below. Let's talk about it. I reply to as many as I can because I love seeing you guys win. And look, if you found this video helpful and you want more deep dives into businesses that actually work in Nigeria, do me a solid favor by smashing that like button and also hitting the subscribe button as well. It really helps the channel grow and tells me that I should keep making these kinds of videos for you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Stay tuned, stay focused, stay independent, and I will catch you in the next one.